Soren Kierkegaard, in full. Soren by Kierkegaard, born May 5, 1813, Copenhagen, Denver, died November 11, 1855, Copenhagen, Danish philosopher, theologian, and cultural critic who was a major influence on existentialism and Protestant theology in the 20th century. He attacked the literary, philosophical, and ecclesiastical establishments of his day for misrepresenting the highest task of human existence, namely, becoming oneself in an ethical and religious sense, as something so easy that it could seem already accomplished even when it had not even been undertaken. Positively, the heart of his work lay in the infinite requirement and strenuous difficulty of religious existence in general and Christian faith in particular. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly one you'll never have. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. The highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but, if one will, are to be lived. One can advise comfortably from a safe port. Trouble is the common denominator of the living. It is the great equalizer. There is nothing with which every man is so afraid as getting to know how enormously much he is capable of doing and becoming. If anyone on the verge of action should judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. Life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forwards. It belongs to the imperfection of everything human that man can only attain his desire by passing through its opposite. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Life has its own hidden forces which you can only discover by living. It is essential, in relationships and all tasks, that we concentrate only on what is most significant and important. Once you label me, you negate me. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. It is one thing to introduce a new doctrine into the world, it is something else to live it. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. I feel as if I were a piece in a game of chess when my opponent says of it, that piece cannot be moved. Far from idleness being the root of all evil, it is rather the only true good. Love is all, it gives all, and it takes all. Don't forget to love yourself. Love is the expression of the one who loves, not of the one who is loved. Those who think they can love only the people they prefer do not love at all. Love discovers truths about individuals that others cannot see. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity.